Hello, Mover.
We did Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. We got a lot of negative comments. And today we're going to do the mean tweets. So people said some not so nice things. We really triggered the world.
Fighter pilots have feelings too.
3, 2, 1, fight off.
Pauses it every 2 seconds ruined it for me. Mover's voice sucks.
Well, I guess when you're doing a review, I mean, you have to pause it.
Boy, they would never survive in a debrief when you have to stop every couple seconds.
Yeah, especially the debriefs I had.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right.
Stop
Gonky,
tape.
your turn. Oh no, this one's mine again. Should change calls. Mr. Ratchap Huruk says should change call sign from mover to chip. On a side note, it's a movie, not a documentary. Airplane.
Yeah, we know. No kidding, because we kind of flew those airplanes, so we know it's just a movie.
Yeah, and we said that many times. But the problem is I broke it up into many different things, and people just don't get it. So that's fine.
Okay, yes. If they made this movie true to life, no one would be interested. It's called entertainment. Love watching you two guys who look more like Uber drivers than pilots critique a fighter pilot movie. Yeah, I can't help how I look. I mean, if I look like an Uber driver, I look like an Uber driver. I mean, maybe
ironically, KS is sitting in a car with a seatbelt on and the little earpiece like an Uber driver. So
he's probably a Lyft driver, just to make the comment more offensive.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Jizger success.
I'm sorry, guys, if the world had to watch you fly in the real world, we would be bored to death. Rules, this is entertainment.
Boarded.
How many missions Yeah, boarded to death. That's right. I'm sorry. Rules, this is entertainment. How many missions did you both fly when you're being entertainment for YouTube? Give it a rest. Get a life. Just say it. Please don't flame me. I am a stupid fat old man who want to be fighter jack. Stop busting my fat guy. Okay. Dude, it's got to be a bot. It's got to be a fat bot. Or a 45-year-old son living in a basement. That's all I'm saying.
All right. James Adams says they are talking because it is a movie, not a documentary. CW, give us a break. You two seem to be director material, so go direct a movie like TG2. I'll tell you what, you give me a budget, I will direct a movie. Please send it.
Yeah.
I'm in. Miracle 101. WTF is this? I stopped right after 2 minutes. Standard. The movie was epic, but this mover moron pisses me off when he opens his mouth. I probably wouldn't click on something called Mover Ruins Movies if you don't want mover moron opening.
Yeah. I mean, the title is pretty accurate. And like you said, we love the movie. We're just...
I'm sorry for triggering you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. The last Oni-chan. Oh, geez. They spent the whole time nitpicking bullshit. Like, look over yourselves. Every time this guy watches something, it's annoying. I get it's a review. They're no fun. They feel like they are trying to say how much cooler they are than the movie characters. Like they're the only channel to nitpick this movie. Dude, I don't even know what to say. It's like, don't click on it, man.
Nothing in his comment is accurate. Like, I don't think we ever said we were cooler than anybody, nor were we nitpicking, nor I would
say this is from like a third grader, but there's a lot of cursing in it. So I don't know. I mean,
kids these days, Sodom and Gomorrah too says, hey guys, remember this is a movie made for entertainment. Enjoy it and shut the F up.
Well, just imagine if we did Mover Ruins Movies and we just let it play at the end. It's like, Oh, that was fantastic.
Well, Paramount would have something to say about that one.
I mean, let's face it, Mover. It would take us a lot less time if we just did it that way.
Somebody did point that out. They were like, your review is longer than the movie. I'm like, so are most debriefs. Longer than the movie.
Yeah, 1 hour flight,
than the flight.
3 to 4 hour debrief. This is a film, two retards, comments, film for people. It's only film, two retards. Dude, again, possible maybe first grader, but a lot of cursing. Damien, I mean, I don't know, man. I could just imagine some dude in a foreign country like using Google Translator to try to like try to make a meaningful comment.
Best American insult. I can call him a rederd. Call him a rederd. That's $5 extra. They pay extra when you call him a rederd.
Oh, dude. Yeah, rederd.
Just Lucky 825 says, so to speak, we get it, dude. You're obsessed. Nope, I'm a fighter pilot.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the story. So to speak, it's a pure fighter pilot thing.
Dude.
Mover Morgan thus says, Mover must be fun at parties. Joke's on you. I don't go to parties. But if I did, I'd be awesome. I'd be a hoot.
These people. Derek Dornbos. Arrogance at its finest, not knowing that an actor can probably fly just as good. LOL. Yeah.
LOL indeed.
For sure, Derek is one of those dudes who has like a race car game at home and thinks he's like a professional driver.
DCS.
Yeah, or he's a DCS guy and he thinks that he could probably take down an actual fighter pilot, which is
probably true. In DCS, he'd probably do a good job.
I'm talking like he thinks his skills are for real.
Adam West, the worst Batman, says Lemoyne is so negative. Washed up pilot is so jealous. Of what?
Yeah. And the title Mover Ruins Movies, I mean, you got to expect a little bit of at least constructive criticism, which I don't think in the entire thing we said anything was like stupid or.
Oh no, we did. Maverick's plan was stupid. I said that. I said Maverick's plan was stupid. Yeah, it was a stupid plan.
Yeah, but I mean that's it, dude. I mean, this guy's screen name is Musical Gear.
Yeah, Musical Gear says nerdy guy on the bottom. What a geek. Oh no, his hand is in the wrong spot. Dude, shut up. It's a movie. Well, if you recall, we were told everybody was flying. But when you put your right hand on the canopy in a jet that can only be flown right-handed and you're pulling G's.
Yeah, that's all we were saying was the having actually flown these airplanes, it's like, well, that's probably not real because you need that hand on the stick.
Yeah, that was some editor did him dirty on that one. You can have it.
Shouldn't it be Smee gives a shit what you think? Shouldn't it be who?
No, I think Smee. I think this is like the old Facebook statuses where it was like, Gonky is feeling happy. So Smee gives a shit what you think. So this is actually a nice one.
Oh, that is nice. Thanks, Smee.
Thanks, Smee. Oh my God. You can have this one, Gonky.
JR. Oh my gosh, dude. This might be Tom Cruise himself. Fuck off and kiss me goodnight. It's a movie not made for training. All caps. I love it, dude. Made to entertain, not made for combat training. Really? You two thick off.
FK. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. ADD, you got it wrong from the beginning. Now you own it. Enjoy. Oh, dude. This this dude lives in the jungle, I think.
What did we get wrong in the beginning? In fact, I was right from the beginning when I said it was CGI, and everybody said, "No, Mover, it was all real."
I'm pretty sure exactly 0 times we made the statement, "This movie was for training."
I watched it again last night, and I was like, the CGI is pretty obvious, guys.
I love the movie, man. I watched.
But it's
the
still a
flying
good
scene.
movie.
It's pretty
Yeah, it's still a good movie, even though it's CGI.
awesome. Yeah.
TG says it would be cool to be a fighter pilot. You guys are tools, though. It's a movie, and as close as most of us will ever get to an airplane like this. Not if you play DCS, you'll get closer.
That's right. That's right.
Armor Bearer says, guys, you're kind of ruining the movie for many people. It's a movie. You might as well be reacting to Star Wars. Reality must be curved to fit the story in the movie. If only there were something in the title that said something about ruining the movie.
Yeah.
And I don't know how. Okay.
You should probably underline ruins in the title.
Oh, it's me, the goose. Guy at the bottom needs to stop interrupting. It's the sign of an idiot who doesn't know that people don't like it. He thinks people look up to him or something, and he's trying to be cool. Just please stop. Fake cool is the hardest cringe available. First of all, Gonky, did I interrupt you, or did we talk on each other because of connection issues the first time we tried this?
I may or may not have the best internet or this kind of technology. So there may be some difficulties, yes.
Yeah. People don't understand that we are not sitting in the same room. We're actually about 200 miles apart right now, 180 miles apart. And potato internet versus normal internet, sometimes there's a delay, and we're just trying to go with the flow and keep it going. So, Gonky, to you, my friend, I am sorry if I talked over you or interrupted you. It was not my intent. I apologize.
No apology needed. You didn't hurt my feelings.
Oh. Well, then you say what Shane has to say about us then.
Shane Moose Knuckle. I'm sorry, just Shane Moose. It's a movie, douchebags. Yeah, we know. That's why in the title, Mover Ruins Movie. Gosh.
Oh, good Lord. Okay.
Wait a minute. Is that Snipe? No, I'm just kidding.
Christopher Ryan. No, his first name. Christopher Ryan was on Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, that's right.
Wasn't
That's
it?
right. Yeah.
Christopher
Robin.
So. Christopher Robin, different
Robin,
guy.
yeah,
So I'll read it. So America, us taxpayers, paid millions and millions on training you guys, and then in young age, thank you, turned to YouTubers. So what you're telling us is Tom Cruise actually has more flight hours than you do. Wow, you guys are jokes.
Well, I have no idea how many flight hours Tom Cruise has, but I guarantee you I have more fighter hours than he does. That's all I can tell you.
Can probably say that's accurate. Yeah.
Yeah. He may have more flying hours than me, but
I wonder, because, celebrity type, I bet he doesn't fly that much because of all the insurance and stuff. Like, I bet it's tough for him to just go around the flagpole. It's tougher for civilians. If you don't do this as a job, it's tough to build hours. It's.
Yeah, he's busy, dude. He's
right.
making movies, got life stuff going on. I doubt it.
Yeah. Quality over quantity, though. He hasn't flown fighters.
No.
Oh. Your online physical therapist says 2 jealous jerks.
Jealous of Tom Cruise? Possibly. Jealous that I was a real fighter pilot? No. Rachel070. Are they verified fighter pilots because they look and talk like nerds and not like real fighter pilots? So reported this video for clickbait. Well, Rachel, fighter pilots can be pretty nerdy, but I think generally speaking, Mover and I are pretty much at the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah, if you've ever been to fighter electronic combat officers school,
dude.
That is about the nerdiest thing you can do, and I went. So,
yeah, if you listen to like a Top Gun guy or a weapons school guy just start talking about stuff, it's like, dude, put the thing in the thing, push the button. Mover, this one was for you.
I guess I'm not going to read that because I'm going to get demonetized. But I guess my question is, what in that series indicated that? Like, did a bug fly up and I start screaming and run out of the room, or was there something specific in there?
Maybe Tony was like, those guys couldn't handle the 10G pull out of the canyon, which I would argue, I'm not sure the airplane could handle. The real airplane could handle the 10G pull. I don't know, dude. I'm telling you, these have to be bots, or maybe it's like the Paramount police trying to unruin
Reddit. It's Reddit. Yeah.
You're hurting our Rotten Tomatoes score.
Okay. Jeff Bennett says, CW, it seems somewhat strange that after premiere, there was a roundtable podcast where three recent and one much older Top Gun instructors, one of whom stated he was a former CEO of Top Gun, all agreed the movie was very accurate, including the mission profile. I have to say this critique comes across as weak. Kind of weak.
Well, the comment previously there, Jeff, did you verify they were actually real fighter pilots? Because
right. I'm just curious who among us sat there and watched Top Gun and was like, that's good mission planning. We should do that.
Yeah. Who's team leader? I want to be team leader.
Yes, we do exactly like that with our team leads.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go, Gonky.
Saria Schwartz, I like Gonky better. Well, this is, dude, yeah, best comment. He didn't take shit. Take as much as the other guy. I felt as though they are trying to make people not like this movie. No, well, I encourage everybody watch this movie twice, 3 times.
I just got a new sound system, and that's what I use to test it.
Yeah.
That one guy, or the tone guy, I've been annoying with the jabs every 2 seconds. Will pass on the superiority complex you idiots have. Wish there was something less than unsubscribe and dislike. You know what is less than unsubscribe and dislike? Moving on with your day. There's
always that one guy, Mover.
It's free. It's completely free to just move on with your day.
Yeah, this guy actually took the time to type this.
Right.
I don't have time to comment, man. I just don't have time.
Well, that's why he's that guy.
Yeah.
You got this one, Gonky. You can even try to pronounce that name.
Let's just go with Harry. Though you're a part of aviation, why don't you and explain in the end one of the worst reaction videos on YouTube, period.
He's basically saying we should have sat there for 2.5 hours silently.
Oh.
And then at the end been like, okay, now let's go back to the beginning. Here's what was wrong. That would probably get YouTube a little unhappy. Paramount would no. Giada Melchiori. LOL, 2 clowns giving their narrative, got through 55 seconds and yawned. Yawning is just a sign that your brain needs more oxygen. It doesn't necessarily mean that what we did was wrong.
Did you get 8 hours last night, Ida?
Yeah. I mean, what else is going on in your life? I don't know. Oh boy, you got this one, Gonky.
Okay, Moulay Hassan El Halia, right? You guys keep criticizing.
And all I can hear is criticize, criticize, criticize.
At the beginning and at the end, it's a movie. It has to be unrealistic and entertaining. Nobody gives a shit about your shitty call signs or how pilots are talking to each other or even wearing khakis in the bar. By the way, your call sign sucks. I mean, both of you. Well, Hassan, I'm sorry you feel that way. I don't even know what to say to that. I'll be honest with you, I was super pumped about my call sign. I still haven't been able to tell my parents about it, but that's beside the fact. But, mover ruins movies. Expect some criticism.
Brad, Mouton, that's a cute dog. You guys talk too much. At least pause it when you jibber jabber. So we've gone the other way. One guy is complaining we pause too much, and this guy's just saying you don't pause enough.
Mover, your people are tough to please. Neelix, I don't know. I get the feeling that the one called Gonky has never been in the Navy or flown a fighter. When Mover says or asks things, it seems as if Gonky seems confused. But hey, whatever's right. Well, I don't, unless it's been a pretty wild dream the last 20 years, I'm pretty sure after this, I mean, I have footage that proves it. Not to plug my own channel, but some of my footage is on.
Yeah, go to the Ready Room. Yeah, go to
the Ready Room.
Just uploaded a video for the first time in 15 years.
I mean, the guy in the video looks a lot like me, but and if I seem confused, that's kind of my natural state. So.
Also, I go back to the potato internet connection. Gonky was just hanging on for dear life most of the. We're lucky we got that much out of it. Yeah, right. We're lucky we even got that out of there. Aussie Man says, Mover, why do you guys even bother doing this? It is a movie, FFS. Aren't you only an ex-reservist? Only an ex-reservist. Yeah.
First of all, dude, once you're a fighter pilot, you're always a fighter pilot. It doesn't matter if you're actually acting or not. And we've flown these airplanes. We've flown these missions like real.
In combat.
And you know what? That's true. And dude, when the first movie came out when I was a kid, I did everything I could in 1986 to figure out how real the movie was. And as a kid, I would have been thrilled to talk to a real Tomcat pilot just to see what was real and what was Hollywood, because I wanted to know, because I wanted to be those guys.
I think with the general public, because, Army likes to crap on Army reserves, like you're just a reservist or whatever. Dude, in the Navy and Air Force Reserve, your most experienced fighter pilots are reservists.
Oh, yeah.
The guys with the most time, the guys that will Tom Cruise and do old man BFM and kick everybody's ass are reservists.
Yes.
Not active
100%.
duty, reservists. Remember what was it, 201 that went on the cruise back in early Gulf War days, and they just crushed it wholesale? This whole idea that you are only a reservist, I mean, ops tempo is the same. There's full timers. It's the best kept secret, man.
Dude, there's in a reserve squad. There's dudes with 3,000 hours in Hornets. I mean, it's like you said, man. They old man BFM lives there.
I flew more hours, more BFM sets. Like I got more experience in 4 years as a guard baby, as a reservist in the F-16 unit than my active duty buddies. Like I had 1,000 hours like that, and they were like, "Oh, I just have 500." And it's like, dude, like I am flying 27 sorties a month. Like I'm just, I mean, it now is that the same today? I don't know, but anyway. Oh, here we go. Chris with a badge says, it doesn't matter. This Mover clown is a huge poser Air Force pilot, the easiest service of all 5 branches. 5 branches? Is it Coast Guard out there? DHS?
Space Force.
Space Force? No, because you got the Department of the Navy, you got the Air Force, you got
Marines.
The Army? No, Marines are part of the Navy.
Is it? Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Hey, Chris, you clearly are smarter than we are.
This is known, and he was wrong on 60% of the things he said because he didn't understand the movie. We all just laughed at him. Complete dumbass. #fact.
Who's we?
Well, you have to say we. Goose made it clear. You have to say we.
I got you.
Fact. All right, here we go. Angry Man 80. Well, at least the name checks. You need to educate, educate yourself. And he edited this. God. You need to educate yourself on the process of making movies if you're going to try and talk about them. Not all airplanes are the same. I find your comments on it offensive.
He is one angry man.
Checks. What a grumpy old dude. He realizes this is a movie, right? Well, there's 2 of us. Who are we talking about? He realizes this is a movie, right? Also, I'd recommend watching the behind the scenes before you judge too highly, as they did have to train. Just like the FAM riders had to train.
Yeah. They had to go through ejection seat training. Yeah, come on, dude.
Yeah, totally the same. All you have to do is a couple weeks with Tom Cruise and you're a fighter pilot. You don't even have to go through primary.
White Tiger doesn't realize that we have given dozens of backseat rides, FAM rides.
Top Gun Maverick wasn't in CGI. All of the actors went through the classes to be able to fly those aircrafts. Not only did you make aircrafts plural by adding an S, you made it possessive.
Mover, look, let's not. Santa Claus is real, and they actually did fly those aircrafts.
Look, I'll even, the CGI stuff doesn't bother me, but aircrafts, the plural of aircraft is just aircraft. And this man not only
or airplanes.
do it better, just do better. Oh, here we go. There's 2 for 1. Connor James says C.W. Lemoyne is soft. That's not what your mom said. Connor James also said could kill a rat with a butter knife.
So Connor could kill a rat with a butter knife? Does that, or who's killing the rat?
I think it's a follow-up. So not only am I soft, but I could kill a rat with a butter knife.
But that'd be kind of, I would think that'd be kind of hard. Wouldn't it?
I've never tried to kill a rat. That's how soft I am. I've never tried to kill a rat with a butter knife. Have you? This goes back to the original comment. Maybe that's why that guy thinks that we're...
Dude, this is something my 4-year-old would say to me. And I would be scratching my head like, what do you mean? Oh, I do.
Dominion Art says, Mover is definitely in your ass during training.
Whoa.
That level of critique is what keeps people alive and makes them masters of the air. I don't think this was a mean tweet, but I honestly have never been in anyone's ass during training.
Well, yeah.
I mean, we get training on that. We get training specifically on not to do that.
Yeah, so I don't know how to take. I mean, a lot of this comment is true because right when we were going through training, our instructors were in our ass.
How about on? Why don't we go on your ass? Yeah.
Oh,
it's
that's right.
I've never flown F-15s. All right, next.
That's true. Tom Cruise is a better pilot and someone is butthurt. You know, he probably is a better P-51 pilot than me. I'll give him that. And I am butthurt that I don't own one.
Western Trend says, these reactors are so envious. I think they are not pilots, probably just some crew on the deck.
No, you know, I'm pretty sure the linemen and stuff that we worked with could call out some of the inconsistencies in the movie.
Dude, some of the best comments. Yeah, some of the best comments are like, I was a crew chief, you know, I was a plane captain, whatever. Like, yep. I was ammo.
They know.
Weapons. They know. Everybody knows.
Yep.
Like the whole maintenance is going to be pissed. That resonated because they're like, a couple guys were like, I would have been pissed.
Yeah, I bet, dude, airframers are probably having a cow in this movie. All the G's.
Robert Fleury says Tom Cruise is a better pilot than CW always will be. Well, we don't know because he was in the back seat the whole movie. Yeah.
I mean, again, are we talking, what are we talking? I guarantee you Mover's better in the F-16. I guarantee you Tom Cruise doesn't even know how to start the F-16. So
probably better than the Hornet too.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's really tough to get good in like 10 hours in the back seat, but it's not impossible, especially if you're, you know, with Xanadu or whatever.
Dude, he might have his beat in the Tomcat, though.
There's no stick in the back, though.
Well, dude, he appears to know how to push some buttons in the front of a Tomcat. So we have not confirmed or denied that start sequence was accurate or not. So.
No, somebody, another channel did. They said it was real. They said that's right. The
really?
DCS people confirmed. Yeah, they said that was correct.
There you go. He's a better Tomcat pilot than me.
Alan Ignacio says, it's better if Mover is not here. It's just a movie. Dude, don't take seriously. Sounds like Grandpa. Well, I'm sorry for being here on my own channel. I will do better next time to not be here. Oh, my God.
Zippity-doo-dah.
Zippity-doo-dah. Leave it to real military pilots to dispel any doubts that they are actually nerds, immature geeks, and so uncool that it's comical. Hollywood naval pilots equal major coolness. Real naval pilots equal socially unaware. It's hilarious. Gonky equals Beavis. Mover equals Butthead. Pilot style.
Yeah, you know, what's the definition of cool? I mean, all I can tell you is fighter pilots don't talk like they were talking. That's all I know.
I wouldn't
That's all I'm
say
saying.
any of the dialogue in this movie was cool. In the first one, there was a lot of cool dialogue. In this
Yes.
one, there was a lot. The writers
Dude,
didn't.
the coolest dialogue from the new movie, in my opinion, they pulled from the old.
Yeah. Master Gaming says, "You're idiots. It's just a movie. Don't criticize it, noob."
Go back to gaming. These guys ate male Karens. Haters, nothing can satisfy them. They think they're always the best. The universe rotates around them. If you guys are good enough, you could been picked to be consultants, but you are not learners. Yeah,
I've
kid,
never eaten another human being.
that would be cannibalism. We don't do that. Yeah, kid, I don't think you understand how the military works. You kind of have to be in the right place at the right time to get these good deals. So, yeah.
We were in the Air Force at the time also. So that makes it a little bit more challenging to be called for a Navy movie.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there. Oh, John Ladif says, Lemoyne is a Karen. Where's your mask, Karen? You're contributing to a super spreader, you effeminate little Karen.
Well, why would you be wearing a mask when you're by yourself? I mean, I don't understand that. John, I don't understand your comment here. You're kind of an idiot.
What is effeminate about it? It's the same as the. Oh, here we go. Chad, Julian, Gonky, they love you, man. You're going to have to just take over the CW Lemoyne channel. Like this Gonky guy, but Mover's annoying. With this takes on everything, total buzzkill. Gonky goes, I love this part, and he instantly talks about how bad it is and ruins his part he likes. Haha.
Well, you can love, like, I love the entire ending sequence of the movie. Like when they were running towards the Tomcat and I was first watching this movie, I was like, oh, this is going to be rad. And it was.
Did I not?
But I mean,
did I not yell Tomcats in the movie theater?
Yeah.
Sitting right next to you?
Yeah, but at the same time, like, you know, as I'm enjoying the entertainment, the real fighter pilot in me is like, that's not real. That's not real. That's not real. But I can still enjoy it.
I'm sorry, but Mover doesn't know what the hell he is talking about. The dudes that's actually flying the jets are Top Gun. Mover and Gonky, not Top Gun. You just need to stop reacting to these types of videos because, just pissing me off. Fun fact, the movie had absolutely nothing to do with Top Gun.
Yeah, and also fun fact, I don't care how you feel.
The final one, Gonky.
Oh,
this is probably
dude.
the most hurtful.
Oh, wait.
You can read it.
I'm triggered.
You can read
it.
You can read it. You can read it. This is you.
FS. Fat Amy is a better looking airplane than the Hornet. Look, man, if you're into the thick ladies, that's on you. That's all I'm going to say.
That's the end, Gonky. We have reached all of them. No, that's not all.
Actually, that's just a smattering. Actually, that's not true.
That's just a smattering of the ones that were picked for this.
It's a sample data piece. You know, these comments, honestly, you just laugh. They don't hurt because, let's be honest, I know for me personally, I've been torn down hundreds of times in debrief.
Well, and that is a good point. These, the people that came to this thinking that, well, I love this movie, therefore it's my identity. And if you don't love this movie, because there was another common trend in the comments was like, well, what did you think? Did you like the movie? Like, because I think people see this and we're like, okay, well, we wouldn't do it like that in real life. And they're like, well, he hated the movie. Well, no,
right.
I could have the best sortie of my life, and I'm still going to come back in the debrief and be like, well, you checked in 20 seconds late, or, you weren't here at this time. Let's assess your bomb. Okay, well, it was a hit, but what could we do better? Like, there is no debrief where it was like, you did everything right. There's nothing we can learn from it. Because if that's the case, you're wasting fuel. I mean, you're wasting gas at that point, because you just went out and wasted, because you're always going to get better. There's no such thing as a perfect sortie. There's no such thing as a perfect movie. There's no, there's always stuff. Now, this movie, I think, had a lot of stuff. It had a lot of very cringy dialogue. It had a lot of plot points that you're just like, what? But was it a good movie? Yes. the two can coexist. There's nothing that
Right.
says, you know, just because, and a lot of what we did was tongue in cheek. You know, it was, hey, you know, he's going to get phnabbed for doing that. Well, that's a joke. You know, that is us saying, you know, of course it's a movie. Of course, you know, we suspend disbelief when we watch these things, but this channel is both education and entertainment. So, you know, if we weren't making sarcastic remarks, it would be boring.
Bottom line, just like in real life, you can constructively critique, which I think we actually did, and at the same time love it. I mean, I've been in debriefs in my mind. I'm like, oh, I'm doing this flight again. And then we get to the end after I did everything wrong. It's like, good job. And instructor walks out. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Really?
Overall, I thought that was really above average, you know, and you're like,
what?
What's the average? How bad is what?
Yeah, we talked about every phase of flight was bad in your debrief, but overall, pretty good job. Like,
yeah, it's like, I don't know, but Gonky, dude, thanks for doing these. Thanks for doing the, you know, the Top Gun stuff, and thanks for coming back for the mean tweets. People are going to say, well, why'd you force poor Gonky to do this? And it's like, because I know people are going to be triggered by this video. You know, this one's going to trigger somebody too, but just let them know that you're here of your own free will. You're not
right. And hey, this is for entertainment only. We're not training. Like, this is for entertainment only, and you know,
we're not actually triggered by these mean comments. Yeah,
it's quite
we're
funny,
laughing.
actually.
Yeah, I a couple of them. I'm actually thinking about researching Gonky's credentials to see if he's a real pilot. My own too.
I was going to say, I've never actually seen Mover fly the F-16. I might have to. Do some columns.
Well, maybe that's why that skipper wouldn't let us fly together, because he knew we were both not real pilots.
Maybe.
I mean, hey, go check out the Ready Room. Gonky promises he'll make one more video probably this year.
All right.
All right. See ya.